morning everyone. Today I will start your new chapter, that is powers and exponents. In your previous class you have learnt about the repeated addition and multiplication. What is in repeated multiplication and addition? You have to multiply or add any number by itself so many times. So here I write the repeated multiplication. For example, I write 3 in multiplication time and I multiply it by several times. Look at here, what I write over here, 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 multiply 3 and so on. So it is very difficult to read out. So for making it easy to read and write, I will use these two terms, that is powers and exponent. So it can be write in shortest way, that is, first of all I will write the number that I multiplied so many times, and how many times, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Here I will write 9. So it is the shortest way of this expression, and this you can write and read. 3 is raised to power 9. How you will read it? 3 is raised to power 9, and this is the exponential form of the general expression. Clear? Here 3 is base because I multiply 3 9 times, and 9 over here is what? Exponent or index you can write. Clear? 3 is raised to power 9 is the exponential form, and 3 is base over here, and 9 is exponent. Clear to you all how you have to read out? 3 is raised to power 9. Question will be there, you have to write this exponential form in general terms. So first what you have to write? You will write 3 because base is there and the exponent is 9, so you have to multiply base by 9 times. Clear? So for solving these exponential forms, you should have the knowledge of laws of exponent. Laws of exponents. And the very first law is what I write over here, a raised to power m multiply a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m plus n. So what is similar over here? Base are same. So very first law is, if the base are same and there is a sign of multiplication in between the base, you have to add the powers. For example, look at here, the question is 2 raised to power 3 multiply 2 raised to power 6. So how you will solve it? Base are same, and according to the law, if base are same and there is a sign of multiplication in between the base, you have to add the powers. 3 plus 6 and your answer will be 2 raised to power 9. Clear to you all? What is the very first law? If base are same and there is a sign of multiplication in between the bases, you have to add the powers. Clear? Now second law, what is the second law? If base are same and there is a sign of division in between the bases, you have to subtract the powers. For example, we have question 3 raised to power 6 divided 3 raised to power 4. How you will solve this question? Base are same, there is a sign of division, so you will subtract the powers and your answer will be 3 is raised to power 2. Clear to you all? What is in law number 1? Base are same and there is a sign of multiplication, you will add the powers. There is in law number 2, bases are same and there is a sign of division, you have to you have to subtract the powers. Clear? Now third law, If questions are given in this form, for example 2 raised to power 3, now you have to solve it. How you will solve? Only one base is there, that is 2. You have to write base as it is and these powers you have to multiply. Clear? So what will be your answer? 2 raised to power 12. Clear? If base is only 1 and 2 powers are there, you have to multiply these 2 powers. Clear? Now fourth law we have, if power of any base is 0 is given, your answer will be 1. For example 2 raised to power 0 is given and you have to write the answer of this one, so your answer will be 1. For example, one more example I will tell you, 100 raised to power 0. What will be your answer? Only 1, because according to law, if power is 0, your answer will be 1 itself. Now your fifth law, look at here. In very first law, bases are same and you have to add the powers. But in fifth law, look at here, powers are same but bases are different. So in that condition, what you have to do, you will multiply the base only and power you have to write as it is. For example, your question is powers are same and bases are different. What you have to do, you will multiply the base and power you have to write as it is. So to multiply 4, it will be 8 raised to power 3, and how you can solve it? 8 into 8 into 8. Your answer will be 512. Clear to you all? In this way you have to apply this law in question. Clear? Now sixth law. Look at here. Now bases are different but powers are same. So what you will do? You will divide both the bases and powers you have to write as it is. For example, your question is, yes, what you will do? You have to divide the base and power you have to write as it is. After cancelling, your answer will be 2 raised to power 3 and you can solve it in this way. Clear to you all? Now last but not least law. How you have to solve it? The power is in negative form. You have to convert it into positive form. So you have to write the reciprocal of given number, so it would be converted in positive form. For example, the question is 6 raised to power minus 2. Now you have to solve it. First of all, you have to convert it into positive form. So you will write the reciprocal of base. 6 is there and you will write 1 upon 6. So your power will be converted into positive form. Now you can solve it and your answer will be 1 upon 30. So one more example I will explain you. For example, your question is 2 upon 3 raised to power minus 2. So what you have to do? First of all, your power is negative. You have to convert it into positive form. So you will write the reciprocal of base. 2 upon 3 is given. You will write here 3 upon 2 and your power will convert it into positive form. Now you can solve it. 3 into 3 and 2 into 2. Your answer will be 9 upon 4. So in this way you can apply these laws in questions.